how do you guys keep your feet warm? I've used warmers, wool socks. Seems like they sweat walking in and then they freeze in 2 hours. This is from Indiana Sportsman.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Steven?
Well, this is what I think. I'm not always right about it, but I didn't have a lot of ways of keeping my feet warm. The simple way that matches my style of hunting, and of course, I'm not hiking in 2 miles through swamps. I'm parking somewhere and walking in the depth of 40 acres, maybe, sometimes a little more than that. I'm not riding a quad in to hunt anywhere. I'm not taking my boots off. I'm utilizing a rubber boot in that type of cold environment. And typically that rubber boot is going to be somewhere in that 1,200, 800. And now with this neoprene booty that they've got, that changes things a little bit with inside some of this footwear. But I'm controlling the moisture, and you guys are going to think this is goofy. You need to put antiperspirant on your skin for about a week and do it for about, 7 days every evening. Just wipe your feet down. You can get roll-on. You can actually buy some wipes, wipe the bottom of your feet. What that is there's aluminum chloride in there, and that aluminum chloride is what they use in antiperspirant for underarms. What that'll do is it'll build up in the skin and it'll actually stop you from sweating. We do this big time on guys that are doing high-end, high-altitude, late season mule deer and elk hunts where they got a glass for a long, long period of time after they built a lot of sweat up in their feet. The other thing that we also, James and I, have a footbed that we utilize for that cold weather, which insulates and actually also absorbs moisture. So it's drawing it away from the skin. Socks are important, but the sock increases the pile around your foot. So you got more air around your foot, which helps to insulate. The big thing that guys do is they're putting too many socks on, and then they're cramming their foot into a boot, and then they compress the pile. Then they lose the insulation, and now they're freezing. So,
for my cold weather boots, I got 800-gram boots, and I purposely bought them one size too big so that there's air in them, and they're much warmer than tight boots.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Some people, and that's a interesting suggestion, Steve. I never heard anybody say
it works.
Put deodorant on. So that's a neat.
That's the first I've ever heard of that. Yeah.
Anyway,
have you ever taken your insole or your sock off and just felt the water on the bottom of that?
Yeah. Something else a lot of guys do is get a large wool sock, like a really big one, and keep those with you, and then put those over your boots when you're in the stand to give you some insulation from the metal, between the metal and your boot itself. And a lot of guys swear by that. I've never tried that before, but anyway, there you go. Those boot warmers, I use those in Ohio. Those work pretty well. I took some of those. They're the same company that makes hand warmers or whatever, but they're actually for boots. I think they're actually made differently too, because those are active. All those warmers are activated by air flow or something like that. And so the ones that go to your boots don't need as much air to activate. So,
hey everybody, if you like the channel, make sure you subscribe right here. And if you like the clips, I got 2 more options for you. 2 options right here. Subscribe right here. See you guys.